Hello everyone, welcome to SM Group of Institutions. Today's topic is the summer of beautiful white horse. So let's start. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse by William Sarwin from your book Snapshot. So first we'll discuss about the author. So William Sarwin was an Armenian American novelist, playwright and short story writer. He was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for Drama in 1940 and in 1943 he won the Academy Award. He was born on 31st August 1908, Fresno, California, US, and was died on 18th May 1981, California, US. This is all about the author William Sarwin by next is, here I'm giving you just an overview of the chapter in the flowchart form, students. First is innocent act of stealing. Aram 9 years old, Murad 13 years old. He steals a horse for pleasure, returns a horse. Then Murad has his way with the horse. Boys encounter with John. Crazy streak in the family. Uncle Khusro, he's a very funny character in the story. So the whole story revolves around the Garoglanian tribe. They all belong to Garoglanian tribe. So poverty stricken, famous for honesty and integrity. Actually, my dear student, the story is about the harmless pranks of two little boys. They do take out John Byro's horse, but for a joyride only. They don't mean to sell it for money. So Aram doesn't think it is stealing. The story has a very funny character. Uncle Khosrow, who silences every speaker with his roar. The story gives us glimpse of tribal life. So, before we start the chapter, let me discuss some difficult word meanings. First is Garoglanian means Armenian tribe. Streak, an inherent quality. Capricious means impulsive. Vagrant means not fixed. Vineyard, a plantation of grapevines. Patted, stroked. Better tempered, well behaved. So next is about the characters, the story. So Murad and Aram, they are the main character of the story. The whole story revolves around the two characters. Murad, he's the one who stole the horse. He's 13 years old cousin of the narrator, that is Aram. He's lively and crazy person. Aram, he's 9 years old boy. He belongs to Garoglanian tribe. John Byro, he's a farmer and owner of the horse which was stolen by Murad. Then Uncle Khusro, he's very funny character in the story. He's narrator's uncle who is considered to be a crazy man. So next is chapter sketch the story. The story is about the two Armenian boys who are fond of riding horses. Aram, 9 years old, and Murad, 13 years old, belong to the Garoglanian tribe, whose people were well known for honesty and trust. Murad is able to steal a horse, and after enjoying riding for 1 month, he invites his cousin to join him in horse riding. Finally, they decide to return the horse to its owner as it didn't want to bring any shame for their family. As I told you, they never did wrong and never lied or never stolen anything. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse by William Sarwin from your book Snapshot. So let's continue the story. Summary of the chapter. The story, Aram's recall of an experience. The story now it begins with Aram. Aram is a narrator who was telling us the experience. When he was just 9 years old, his cousin Murad was 13 years old, and the story opens with Murad. At 4 in the morning, Murad tapped on the window of Aram's room. When Aram looked out, he was taken aback and startled to see Murad riding a beautiful white horse. He was so surprised that Murad had to say, "Yes, it is a horse. You are not dreaming, my boy." So now Aram remembers that experience. Now he's remembering and he's telling us, the readers. Now it was summer night, and Aram he said he couldn't believe his eyes. Actually, Aram had always longed to ride a horse, so he jumped out of his bed without thinking. So the Garoglanian family, the story is about two Armenian boys who belonged to the Garogalian tribe. For their family, even in times of extreme poverty, nothing could match the importance of honesty. They never did wrong and never lied or never stolen anything. That was Garogalian family. Now, from a long time, they had built up a reputation for being proud and honest. Now, they would never take any advantage of anyone. Next is Adam's explanation about the white horse. Adam asked Murad if he'd stolen the horse. Murad called him out instead of answering. He didn't answer his questions. Adam was sure that the horse was stolen as they were both were very crazy about riding horses. All this was that was too unbelievable because Adam knew that they were too poor to be able to afford to buy a horse. So he consoled himself in a childly manner, and Adam thought that it wouldn't have been stealing until they offered to sell the horse. So both enjoyed their ride together. They were having a wonderful time riding the horse in vast countryside full of orchards, vineyards, irrigation ditches nearby. After enjoying the ride together, Murad wanted to ride the horse alone and started running. After 5 minutes, Murad stopped. Now Adam wanted to ride alone, as he didn't know how to control a horse, but Murad refused him to ride alone and said, I could do it as I have a way with the horses. Yes, he has way with the animals and with the humans also. He was right. But Adam leaped onto the back of the horse and for a moment felt fear like he had never felt before. He kicked the horse, and instead of running across the field, the horse ran to the vineyard and leapt over 7 vines before Adam fell. The horse got lost. Both of them searched for the horse in different directions. It took an hour for them to find it. When Aram got his chance of a ride, the horse took him to the vineyard, threw him off, and ran away. After searching for hours and hours, Murad finally managed to find the horse. Murad had a way with everything, especially with the horses. He knew how to handle everything. Let's continue the story. So, next is the family's crazy streak. Murad was considered the natural inheritor of the crazy streak of their tribe. Before Murad, Uncle Khosrow was considered as crazy in the family. Khosrow had largest mustaches in the valley. He didn't allow anyone to speak and shouted loudly. He had his favorite lines to speak on every occasion. Pay no attention to it. It is no harm. Once his own son ran to him in Baba's shop. Father, father, the house was on fire. And he roared, pay no attention to it. It's no harm. So he is very funny character in the story. Uncle Khusro. Next is Adams informed Murad about John Byro. One day John Byro visited Adams' house. There he explained Uncle Khusro that his horse was missing. Now, when John Byro came to Adam's house to talk to Uncle, who was an irritated and loud man who shouted at almost everything, Byro told him about his missing horse. But Uncle Khusro roared and said, pay no attention to it, it's no harm. Now, Adam told Murad, Adam asked him not to return the horse until he learns to ride it. Murad told him it would take 1 year for him to learn, so they couldn't be thieves, as their tribe is known for honesty. And they decided to return. Finally, they decided to return the horse after 6 months. So, Adam kept his hope alive and he hoped to learn horse riding the way Murad rode because he is very fond of horse riding. Now, the boys decided to hide the horse. Now, one day, when they were going to hide the horse, they met John Barrow on the way. He was just amazed. John Barrow was just amazed to see the horse at the resemblance of the horse, and he asked, what's his name? And Murad, very confidently, he said, its name was My Heart. But John Barrow, he examined the horse and studied it tooth by tooth. He mentioned that the horse looked identical to his stolen horse. But he said, if I didn't know your parents, I would swear it is my horse. He said these lines because his family was known for his honesty, for its honesty. Then, this moving experience, that line that was spoken by John Byro, this moving experience changed the boys and they decided to return the horse. So early in the morning, the boys took the horse to John Byro's vineyard and left it there. The dogs followed them silently, very quietly. That was totally different. Murad said, why the Aram asked Murad why the dogs are not barking. Murad said, I had a way with the dogs. That's why they didn't bark. Murad knew, he knew how to control animals and birds and human too. That afternoon, John Byro came to narrator house. He was very happy and he thanked God because he got his horse back. His horse had become stronger and better tempered. Now he is very happy. So that is all about the story, the Sum of the Beautiful Horse. My dear students, the story actually it teaches us the importance and necessity of honesty, even in the face of greed and passion. So, my dear students, in exam you will get three types of questions from your chapters, from your story. First is type 1 is from reference to the context. It is of 2 marks. You will get reference to the context and you have to answer in one or two sentences. As I have given some sample questions here, a man could be the father of his son's flesh, a bit that did not mean that he was the father of the spirit. Who said these lines? Who is the author of the story? In the story, explain the lines. So half of marks each means 2 marks. And second type of question you will get, you have to answer in 100 to 120 words and is of 6 marks. We are nothing but a set of values. Discuss the statement with reference to the story. And type 3 question you will get of 30 to 40 words. You have to answer 30 to 40 words. It is of 2 marks. John Byro, as I have given example, John Byro was happy man in the end. Why? So this is all about the Summer of the Beautiful White Horse story that teaches us that importance and necessity of honesty even in the face of greed and passion. So students, my dear, thank you.